Hi, good afternoon, y'all. Um, my energy might seem a little different today, and I know that we originally started with the green chair series, which I am sitting in the green chair. But either way, I thought that because I do consider myself to be creative, so I thought that coming up with something series wise would be fun. And it is. But the reality is, because life is so unpredictable, I am learning that you have to kind of roll with the punches in a way. So, although I like the idea of the green chair, today is the day where we're going to be talking about grief, which is something I've been avoiding. I've actually tried to make this video 3 times already, and I used to always wonder when people said that, like if it was real, if it was true, if there was just like a thing to, I don't know, but I see it's real because I have tried to make this video 3 times already. So as I said before, I think it was in my first video, I unexpectedly lost my sister, who is 7 years older than me. And she helped raise me. A lot of my memories are with my sister. A lot of my conversations, a lot of my lunch dates and FaceTimes, which I actually hate FaceTime, is with my sister. Of course, I didn't grab a tissue. So, I hope that this is not triggering to anyone in a negative way, because this is real. I haven't come across many videos that talk about adult sibling grief. It's a moment-to-moment basis. It's coming up on 2 years since she left. She passed away from an aneurysm, and I had to, let me rephrase that. Somehow she may have spiritually known, because she was very, very intuitive. Oh God, I'm not editing anything. She may have spiritually known that she wouldn't be here. Oh my God. So, on May 23rd of, oh my God, I should have got a tissue. On May 23rd of 2024 was the last day that I saw my sister in person. We would always FaceTime. We would always be on the phone. We would text. We would, all of the things, right? So, but May 23rd was the last day that she was physically in my home. And we talked for hours. And it was also the first time that my sister had she never really talked about death or things that she wanted or anything like that. So that day when she had the conversation with me, and it was just the two of us, she was talking about just how she wanted to be cremated. Again, I hope this is not triggering anyone in a negative way, because that's definitely not my intentions. I'm just telling my story in hopes that I can help another sibling or anyone grieving. So we spent 3 hours talking, just talking. And I'm so grateful I had a chance to tell her how grateful I am that she helped raise me. You know, our mom was working all the time, her dad was working all the time. So a lot of times, if it wasn't for my sister, I don't know where I would be. And I'm so grateful I had the chance to tell her that day on May 23rd of 2024. And I told her that because it had been on my mind, because I'm like, we're 7 years apart. And my earliest memories with her is when I was 5. And it got me thinking, because my 2 younger kids are 7 years apart. And so it got me thinking, she was a child. She was a teenager. And I remember so many things about her and with her and things that she did for me. And so I'm grateful that I had, this one eye is just like, oh my gosh. Probably because I'm leaning towards the left. But either way, I'm so grateful that I had the chance to tell her how much I appreciate her and her time and dedication to me. I mean, from doing my hair to getting me ready for school pictures to making me breakfast, making me lunch, making me dinner, taking me to the store. As I became a teenager, she took me shopping, especially for school, back to school, and she was just present. I've never been without my sister. So, moving forward, oh my God, I'm not editing anything. Moving forward, when she had the aneurysm, we didn't know at first what happened. She just collapsed while she was talking to her children, who are adults, but young adults. And so when I got the call, I thought that maybe because they thought that she maybe had a stroke or a mild heart attack. And so when I got the call, I thought, okay, this is different. It's going to be different. But, sorry guys, I'm sorry. But I thought, okay, she can live with me. You know, maybe rehab. I thought we would be able to get through it. You know, even if she was, I hate to say it, but even if she was handicapped, even if I needed to change her, just her being alive was all I cared about. And so, oh God. And I'm not getting a tissue. I don't even know where tissues are, and I feel like going to the bathroom to get it. But anyway, Um, so that was my thought process until I got to the hospital and I saw her. Um, because between the three of us, my other sister couldn't stand to go back to see her. So I went back and I knew she was gone. And that was the worst day of my life. I had never gone through anything like this. And from that day on, I had to make so many decisions for her. And again, it takes me back to May 23rd of 2024, which was 10 days. She passed June 3rd. So it took me back to that day of the things that she said, even though that day it didn't really register. I never thought that I would have to do anything that she said. And even that day, I kept asking her, why are you talking about this? I don't want to talk about this. She's like, I don't know. I don't have anybody else that would listen. And so I continued to listen because she needed to vent. And so, down to the funeral parlor, what she wore, making sure her hair was right, making sure the jacket that I ended up putting on her, the sleeves were rolled up, just like she would wear it. Making sure that she had bangles on each arm. And even though I thought it was stupid, I used to look at her and I used to just take them off or put them on one hand. She would say, no, this is my style. I want them on both hands. And so, watching her lay in the casket, oh my God. And it's so hard for me to hold this camera and talk and cry about this because I'm so private. But I feel like I was called to do this because maybe I can help somebody else. So, making sure she had her bangles on each arm and just making sure she looked the way that she wanted to look. And so from that, I was actually able to paint her nails, which I would have never, nothing in me is morbid. I would have never thought that I would be painting my sister's nails in a casket. Never. And so, God. So, even down to the cremation, oh God, I actually have her urn here in my home. And it's hard. It is hard to parent in grief. I don't know how people do it because I don't know how I'm doing it. It is a day-to-day basis. It's a moment-to-moment basis. And sometimes you just don't even want to get out of bed. You don't want to talk. Sometimes you feel guilty for even laughing. It's not fair that life goes on without them. My heart is so broken for our parents, for my other sister, for my sister's 2 children, my nieces and my nephews and my kids. Like, we're so close. And for my sister to not be here, it is devastating. And as much as I try to fight my tears and be strong and just keep going, because I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. It is frustrating. It is so frustrating that people, oh gosh, let me, so like, shortly after she passed, as I said before, it's going on 2 years, which is, oh my God, it's actually insane that it's going on 2 years, because it feels like it was 20 minutes ago. I was in the store and I saw something that reminded me of her, and there you go, that's all it took. And a lady walked up to me and she said, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And I told her, I said, I'm okay. I said, but I just lost my sister recently. And she said, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." I said, "Thank you." And that was fine. And that was actually the start of the, oh my God, the crying episodes, which I'm not a crier. I'm not. And it's nothing wrong with crying, but I'm not a crier. I'm not gonna say I'm not an emotional person, but I'm definitely not a crier. So it happened again in another store weeks later. And it's like when people hear that it's your sibling, it's like, oh, well, I'm sorry. Versus a parent, a child, a spouse. So many people discredit that sibling bond. And I subconsciously probably never even gave it the credit that it deserves prior to my sister passing, because you just don't think about it. I never thought that, and it's not to say anything about our parents or anything, but I never thought that my sister or that my parents would outlive any of us. And so to watch them suffer like this. And, I thought that whenever it's, and I hope that it's no time soon for them, but you just never think about losing your sibling, especially if they're not sick. And so I never thought about life without her. I never thought about not having her. The thought just never crossed my mind. She went from being like a mom figure to, as I was a kid and growing up and, all the things that come along with that, to my sister as a teenager talking about boys and prom, and she did all of that for me, to being adults and becoming mothers and all of those things. So she went from being my mom to my sister to my friend, and I miss my friend so much. I miss her. Some days I can get through it. It's hard. And then some days are like today. And I try so hard to avoid this, because I know these days now. And I know that these days, these type of days, when the waterworks start, it's hard to stop. And I think that's why I was just nudged to make this video, which is actually a longer video than I typically like to make. But if it's going to help at least one person, because again, we're talking about motherhood. Oh my gosh, man, this is crazy. So we're talking about motherhood. We're talking about menopause. And we're talking about maneuvering through grief, which that maneuvering part, it feels wrong. It does. It feels wrong. It feels wrong on a lot of levels because I get to watch her kids grow. I get to see all the things that she's missed in the last 2 years. And she does. I'm just, oh my God, I don't even know where this video is really going, but just know that, oh my gosh, just know that it's not easy. I actually despise when people say, oh, it'll get better with time. I can't imagine that because my sister's not coming back in time. At least not on this side of the rainbow. So along this wavy journey, I hate the saying it gets better with time. Time heals all things. I honestly don't like when people say they understand when it comes to, you know, not every loss is the same. And I'm not taking anything away from anyone because any loss is terrible. But my sister was literally talking to her kids at around 9:35 a.m. on a regular Monday morning. And then by 9:40, she was gone. She was gone. No rhyme or reason. She was gone just like that. And I'm so angry. God. I'm so angry because that was it. That was it. There was nothing else. There was no time to say goodbye. There was no time. And so just be kind to each other. Don't take your siblings for granted. Don't take anyone for granted. But siblings bond. It's a bond. It is. No matter how close you are, you know, if you share the same mom and dad, or if you share the same mom, or if you just share the same dad, that bond is not like anything else. And I don't think I took our relationship for granted. You know, I'm sure there were times where I just thought, even that morning, actually, that Monday morning, we would usually text each other around 6:30, 7 o'clock. That morning, I jumped right into my morning. I was going about my day, and I thought, oh, shoot, I didn't text her. She didn't text me. She must be busy. And she would always send me these little stupid yellow hearts that I hated. Like, I literally despised them. But I would love to get a text with this stupid yellow heart. And I know it sounds so silly, but you miss everything. Everything. Anyway, that was my rant. I don't know who is going to help. I hope that it helps somebody, because sibling grief is real. It's real, and it's a bond that's forever broken, at least on this side. Just be kind to yourself. Be patient with yourself, because it is a moment to moment basis, literally. Time is a gift and a thief. It is. So again, be kind to yourselves. Be kind to each other. Spend time. I tried to spend time with my sister just because I enjoyed her. You know, granted, we didn't see each other every day, but we was on FaceTime almost every day. We were on the phone every day, or just about every day. That's why I'm so angry, because that day, Monday, I thought I had time to text her good morning after I finished what I was doing. I thought I had time. Just be kind to yourselves. Be kind to each other. And until the next video, I know that was a lot. That was actually a long video that I did not want to do, or either way, I might as well get the Tylenol ready, because I already know. I already know days like this. It's the emotional roller coaster. So, until next time.